Have you been hearing a lot about Facebook ads and wondering how you can utilize them in your real estate business so that you can start getting some leads? Then watch this video as I explain to you how you can create a Facebook ad and knock it down for you step by step. Thank you so much for being here. For more tips on how to use technology in real estate to gain you more customers, then please click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell to be notified of when I post a new video every Wednesday. If you've tried creating a Facebook ad before but didn't see much traction or are wondering how to even get started, then you're in the right place. By the end of this video, I will walk you through it step by step to show you how to get the best ads put out in front of there. From doing Facebook ads, I've seen a ton of traction and got many leads at the fraction of a price for traditional marketing. The first thing to remember with Facebook ads is sometimes it takes time and patience. You can't just post an ad right away hoping for generating lots of leads right away. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes what works in one market may not work best in another market. So you have to do a bit of testing. You have to try a bit here, try a bit there. And give it some time. Sometimes it takes a bit of time for Facebook to catch on to an ad just to see how it's performing and to go, okay, no, we need to do this and we need to put it in front of these people instead. Facebook is smart enough, it will do that. So give it some time, and eventually after you put a few days or whatever into it, you're gonna start to get some leads coming through. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is when you're on your main Facebook page, you're gonna wanna look on the top right-hand side and you're gonna see that create button. Click on that, and then from down there, you're gonna want to click on create an ad. So from there, open up this page, Ads Manager. You're gonna wanna scroll down to the bottom here under consideration, and in the kind of down near here, you're gonna wanna click on lead generation, as that is what we're wanting is leads. Down here, it's going to give you some options. You can do some split testing. First of all, let's name this. Let's say YouTube test. I always leave this create split testing off. This is if you want to run a bunch of different ads, if you want to have one or the other, and then it just runs both of those ads and kind of you can see the performance of them and see which one does work best for you. Because I know kind of dialed in of what we want to do, I'm just going to leave that off. And budget optimization, I'll leave that off as well because we're going to kind of play with that when we continue here. So click on continue. We can have an ad set name here, so whatever you want. I'll say YouTube again. The page that we're doing, I'll click on mine. And then it wants you it says you've accepted Facebook's terms. For you, the first time you're on here, it's going to get you to click on these terms and to accept them, so you'll want to do that. Dynamic creative, I always leave this off. Again, this is kind of like the split testing, but a bit different. This is where you can create maybe 20 different ads, run them all, and then Facebook's going to kind of pick the one that they find works the best, and they're going to start showcasing that one more often. Catalog, I'm going to leave this empty. Again, this is more for retail if you want to, if you have a store set up and you want to advertise something in there. So now that we're under audience, I am going to want to create an audience. So I can go create new. I want a custom audience. And then within here, it gives you a bunch of options of what you want to do. And this is pretty incredible when you do dive into it. You can have audiences that have recently visited your Instagram profile, audience who have followed or interact with your page, people that have visited your website. You can do so much in here. If there's certain people, if you really think outside the box, you can do some amazing things here with people if they've looked at a certain post before or they've looked at your Instagram and you want to advertise to those people. It's amazing. So for right now, we're just going to leave that one. We can go here under location and select where we want to go. So let's say we want to target people in Calgary. I'm a realtor in Calgary, so let's go there. Then it says up to how far out. We'll go up to 25 miles out. That's fine. Age, we can do whatever we want there. If you're thinking your home buyers within a certain age range, maybe you want to attract the 25 to 50-year-olds. Genders, we'll leave that open. I mean, men and women buy houses. And then the demographics. This is where we can really get into the different types of who we want to market to. A couple examples here. If I put in real estate, You will see on the right hand side it gives you different options, whether it's a job title, interest. Now I'm looking for home buyers and sellers, and so I know their interest is real estate. Their job title is not going to be real estate because that would be you guys, us realtors. We don't want to advertise to them. We just want to advertise to the people that are interested in real estate. So we can go through here, keep selecting different real estate development. There we go. People who are into development, real estate investing, that's a good one. Real estate economics. If we want to exclude people, this is where I was talking about. Let's type in real estate again. So real estate broker job title. So anywhere that there's a job title or employer with real estate, you want to put that in. Now, of course, this is not going to be perfect. Sometimes you are still going to get people that see your ad, even if they are a realtor. It could just depend how they have their Facebook page set up. But this will help quite a bit because it will weed out lots of the people that are realtors so that you're not wasting your money and showing them the ads. Now, we've got a pretty broad audience here, which is good. It's our estimated reach, 901 people to 2,600. It estimates we may get 2 to 10 leads here right now with the way we're set up with our budget, which I'll show you in a minute. Now, if you did want to narrow it even more, this one may not need it, but say you've got a certain house and you know it's going to appeal to families, you could add in even more demographics. You could even go to the browse here. You've got demographics, parents. Let's select that, all parents, or you could select parents within a certain age range. This is where you can see this thing is so powerful. You can really dive in. Maybe you're just advertising a place that's right beside a preschool, and you go, you know what? I want to advertise to the parents with kids that are in that age demographic. New parents 0 to 12 months maybe, or the ones that are just a bit older than that. But right now I'm just going to select all parents. So now you can see my audience size does shrink, but now if depending what, I wouldn't worry about that because depending what I'm advertising, you actually want a more defined audience. If you have your audience too broad, you're going to be showing your ads to people that may not even care about that ad, and it's just kind of a waste of money. So the more refined you can make it, the better targeted audience you have, and the better chance you're going to get more quality leads. Show more options, all languages, you could have that on, or if you want to change this, if you want English, because I only speak English. I can't help anybody who is not English, unless you guys can. Now this automatic placements, it'll put the ad in wherever it feels best. Sometimes you may do this. I usually go to edit because I like control and I like to know where my ads are being seen. So for this one, I know I do best with Facebook. I'm going to take out Instagram. I don't want that in there. And then for Facebook, it shows where do I want my ad shown. I could have it in the marketplace. I could have it appear in stories the odd time. I find I get my best value from the news feed. So I'm just going to unselect these and just have Facebook news feed on. That way I know my ads are only going to get shown there. So now here's your budget. A daily budget is if we put $5, and you can keep running it continuously. Some like to do this, just let it run. Let it go for a while. If you're getting leads, why change it? You're getting the leads coming in, your money is put to good use. If you run it for a week and you're not getting anything, then you can go back in and stop it. But if it's working well, just let her run. Otherwise, if you want to do testing and you're not going to be around, you're not confident, you'll turn it off. You could run until a certain day. Just say that, so it says your ad will run 4 days. You'll spend no more than $20 because you got a $5 a day budget. You get charged when, so either somebody sees the ad, or there's another option for clicks. Now, because you're doing the lead one, you cannot change this, but if there was other ads and you wanted to pay per clicks, you can do so. Okay, so let's go continue. Now, this is where you can change the look of the ad. You can add in a carousel. You can do just a single image or a video. I used to like to do image. So let's say we're wanting to do foreclosed properties. So we're going to do a list of people for foreclosed properties. I'm just going to go quickly find an image here online. So let's say this one. I know I can find a more appealing one than this, but I don't want to take up too much of your time, so let's just save that one. Let's go add an image here. So there's my ad now. We can put in text. You can put in a headline if you want. You'll see that appears down here when it comes up. There you go. And then you can put a description, whatever you want. Just make it as eye-catching as you can. And then usually I'll put a download button. So then they can click on download. So this is how the ad looks. It'll come up, people will see, oh, we got, I'm interested in foreclosures, I'm a real estate investor. I want to know which foreclosed properties are for sale in my city. So yeah, I'm going to click on this. It'll pop up a window where they got to fill in their information. So that's where you do this right here. I've got it set where they have to add in their email and their name. And then this is a discussion for another day, but I mean, you can add in Facebook pixels. If anybody has researched Facebook pixels, they are really cool. It can do some tracking so you can keep track of people and run ads to them in the future as well. So let's say that's the form I want. Let's go confirm. And there is my ad. It is ran. So the only other thing that I forgot to touch on, link. So say I wanted to create a new form, because I already had one created, but say I go create a new form. Now this is usually when you do the first time, this, I'll just get out of here so I can see, this would not have been here, so it would have made you add a form. Because I've already done this before, it's in there, so I go create a new one. So create a new form, and it asks you what type of form do you want? Do you want one that's more volume or higher intent? So with more volume, it just asks for basically your email, full name, and then they get to download the guide. If you click higher intent, it makes them click a couple times, kind of like, are you sure you want to do this? So you get more, I guess they think quality leads. The intro, you can put another headline. You can enter some more text. What questions do you want? I want email, I want the full name, and as well as the privacy policy. So you need to go to your website. There will be a privacy policy on your website. Just paste it in there so you've got that. And then after, once they click on everything, it'll pop up this thank you and give them the option now to download the guide that you promised. So this, what I do is I put download here. Enjoy. And then download, because this is where we want to tell them this is where to download your guide. So we could say download free guide. And then the website link. So what I like to do is I go into my Google Drive and I save a list of all the foreclosed homes for sale. And then I'll have links to that property so they can open up and see the details. So I'll put those in a Word document or a Google Sheets document, put it in Google Drive, and then I will make a shareable public link for Google Drive and paste it in here so they can open that up. So if you guys want to quickly see what that looks like, say I had this document here, I had created it. It is a Google Sheet, so I can right click on it. I go get shareable link. I want to go to sharing settings, because right now it might not be public, it might be private. Anyone, and then this is where you change it. I already have this one changed. Anyone with the link can view. So you want to make sure that's on, because if you have anyone in your organization, people who click download, it's not going to work. So make sure to have this on. Anyone with the link can view. Done. So get shareable link again. It's copied and go paste. So there you go, and finish. So that's all done. Publish. My ad's ready to go. So now Facebook is going to review what I have put on here. They're going to make sure that it meets their guidelines, everything is good, and that they are happy with it. And then when they are, they will publish my ad. So pretty cool. This one's been a great one with the foreclosed properties if you have them in your market. The market, it depends where you are, if they're popular or not. If not, think of different ideas. Maybe it's a certain price range houses or whatever, but just make sure you have that list created in your Google Sheets. That's the easiest way to do it if you're just beginning, and then just do an ad with that, and every now and then just go in and change that document. If something sells, take it out, put in a new one, changer, you're good to go. And then people will keep downloading that and you'll just get leads from there. So I know it works. Just put some time into it, go through my steps here, and you guys are going to love it. What are some struggles you guys have had when creating a Facebook ad? Please comment below and let me know. Now that you know how to create a Facebook ad and maybe want some video content ideas to advertise, then you're going to want to check out the link in my description below that gives you my free guide that is 10 times my social media leads. If you like my video, then please let me know by liking it, commenting, and subscribing, and also share with anyone else that you might find this beneficial for. Also, comment with the words Facebook ad if you're ready to go and excited to start running your first ad. Also, when you're done here, remember to check out my previous videos for creating a Facebook page for real estate and also some Facebook content marketing ideas so that you can get started on your Facebook marketing.